Welcome to KeepItReal Studios, the only channel on YouTube that keeps it real.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another installment of Studio Time. And honestly, it's been a long time since I've done a Studio Time. And for those people who aren't too aware of what Studio Time is, it's basically like a little podcast series that I do on my channel, just to kind of talk about myself, where I'm at, what I want to do with the channel, and just kind of come here, just rant, not necessarily rant, but just say whatever is kind of on my mind. And yeah, man, it's been a while since we've done this, so I'm very excited to do another Studio Time. I think this is the third installment of Studio Time. So for all my new subscribers, welcome to Studio Time, and I hope you enjoy today's. Usually, when I do these like podcast series, it's usually relatively not that long. Don't worry, one day in the future, I'll probably have hours. Maybe I'll get guests on here, get a lot more people on here to just kind of talk and discuss. Well, currently, as of right now, I'm actually currently in the process of editing the ultimate fight review. You'll most likely see it up before you see this podcast. Right now, I'm just kind of selecting background music that I believe will be good to just place in the video. Because, in a lot of my videos, I like to put a little background music just to add to the essence of the video. I'm not going to lie with you right now. I'm just kind of chilling in bed, kind of resting. I had a long day. It's nighttime. So I just kind of wanted to relax, but I also wanted to jump on here and just kind of talk a little bit before I didn't want to do it the next day. I kind of wanted to do it the night off. And it just gives me something to do while I'm just kind of selecting the correct music. But relatively, I feel like I've been absent for a long time now in my channel. Not really long. I think it's been like 2 weeks, but it's not like I'm tired of the channel. I've just been up and about. I was on vacation, I was doing other things. I was away from the studio. But now that I'm back, I've kind of missed it. I kind of missed editing. I'm already done editing the video right now. I just need to touch upon it, put the music in the background, create the thumbnail. Then I'll eventually post the video. But I'm relatively already done the video in the sense of it fully being edited. So I did have fun editing the video, and I feel like having a nice long break was good for me because sometimes I feel like this KeepItReal Studios can become more of a job, which will be cool to have it as a job in the future when this channel becomes really successful. But as of right now, I still want it to be fun. I don't want it to be too much pressure. I want to edit my videos and have a blast. So right now I'm just still going through the music, seeing which one would be good. Let's see. Okay. I kind of like this one. I have AirPods on, so you can't necessarily hear it, but okay, I like it. So let me start recording it. Hold on. Yeah, but just going on with just this KeepItReal Studios and everything that's going on in my channel. I have so much things I want to do for this channel. I actually have a lot of videos pre-recorded. I was planning on editing a lot of videos while I was on vacation. I didn't really do much. The only video I truly edited while I was on vacation was the India Taporis moving up to the lightweight. It was like a UFC video. I also edited top 5 greatest speedsters in the Flash. But that one was already kind of pre-edited. I just kind of put the music and I just touched up on a couple of other things before I got actually posted. So that's what I was doing on vacation. But yeah, relatively, that's kind of it just with the channel. I have so much more things coming up in the future. You're gonna see relatively soon. I'm trying to switch it up now. I feel like I've been focusing on UFC or just kind of like superheroes in general, which is not necessarily a bad thing because that's something I generally do like. But I want to expand outside of that, even focus on real life topics, motivations, suggestions, and just things that I see in the current landscape of the world. I feel like I have I don't want to say unpopular opinions or I don't want to say that, but I feel like I have a lot of opinions that people might understand or even maybe resonate with. So I feel like that's something very cool that I'd like to do in the future. But one thing about me, I feel like all the videos that I already have pre-recorded, I feel like it's very important if I get that out of the way this before I start focusing on more videos in the future. I feel like that's overall that just be good for my channel, and that just be something I don't know, just gives me I don't know, I don't want to keep like loafing and wasting time and just posting new videos rather than focusing on the things I already have recorded. And I feel like I just kind of, the ones I already have recorded, I kind of just want to get it done, not get it done with, but just kind of finish it, then focus on the one in the futures. I hope that made sense in the way I was explaining it. But yeah, life is good right now. Things are good. You know, family's good. Everybody's good. So I'm enjoying myself. I still see the channel slowly growing. I feel like when I'm posting and when I'm being active, I feel like legit every video, there's like a new subscriber that comes in, whether it's even one or two. I still see that as an improvement. You know, if I can get more people subscribing, that's the only way to be growing this channel. So, relatively, if you like my channel, please share, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me suggestions. Tell me how you feel about it. You know, tell me things you dislike, tell me things you like. I'm open to suggestions to making my channel better. You know, I don't want to just kind of because right now I like my style. I like the way I edit it, but I'm still open to people's suggestions. You know, I feel like a lot of people give me good suggestions. I saw one in one of my other videos saying you don't have to make your video necessarily too long. You can kind of shorten them down. Relatively, I never really thought my videos were that long, but sometimes I do see myself kind of rambling on a little bit. Even like right now, I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but just it's studio time. I feel like this is the only proper time I actually get to like, ramble a little bit. So that's why I kind of like doing studio time. Okay, hold up. Give me a second. I'm selecting the other audio. Well, shout out to all these channels that give like free instrumentals and samples because they're really out here making my videos really coded, man. If you're an editor and you do like kind of commentary, what I do, always try to have a little background music. I feel like it really helps with your channel. And if your voice, if you have like a little background noise in your audio recording, and sometimes I feel like the music just enhances the video sometimes. So that's why I like to kind of put a little background music in it. But relatively, man, I'm just excited to just finish editing this video. Then I can go to sleep and wake up because tomorrow is a Monday. I hate Mondays. I'm like Garfield. Screw Mondays. But I'm still actually having a lot of fun editing this video. I actually kind of missed editing, posting on the channel. It makes me feel very productive. And I have big things for this channel. I can see it going very far. So, you know, I better get busy. I better spend a lot of time editing. I want to be posting more. I don't want to put like a number myself where I force myself to post like 3 times a week because I feel like if I start doing things like that, it would feel like a job and I feel like a task that I have to do, then I might fall out of love with it. So I don't want to really fall out of love with it. But I still want to be very consistent. I believe being consistent is something very important, not only for this channel, but for myself overall. I feel like that's how I'll go far in anything that I'm doing in my life, and especially with KeepItReal Studios. But yeah, man, that's basically just kind of it. You know, this is basically just studio time where I'm just kind of talking, giving an updates. Relatively, if you care, you don't care. This is just me coming on here. I kind of do this for myself too, most importantly, just to kind of talk, you know, give a little bit of my channel updates. Most likely, you're going to see the alternate fight review. Then you're going to see this video next. Relatively, that's what my plan is because I rather focus on that. And studio time, it doesn't really take that much to edit, you know. I just kind of put a nice background and that's it. I keep it raw. I don't really put background music for studio time. I try to make it like a nice, raw, authentic podcast. It's just kind of me talking. You just kind of listen. But don't worry. One day studio time is going to get immensely popular. I'm going to have guests over. You know, people are going to be talking with me. There'll be questions. There'll be activities. And it won't be a mini podcast series anymore. It'll actually be like an hour podcast, maybe even two. It could be like a whole movie, you know. So, But that's in the future. We got ways to work, but I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to what Keep It Real Studios will be in the future. So thank you all so much for just listening to Studio Time. That's kind of all I have to say. I want to finish editing my video, then go to bed. Well, that'll be it for today's Studio Time mini podcast series. Actually, it's a podcast series, but the way I be doing it is like a mini one. So thank you all so much for listening. That'll be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to keep it real.